Stadium just got underway here, right here at kickoff, and Louisiana will start with the football on their own 19. Pickler's pass over the middle. That one's hauled in for a good gain all the way down to the 35 on the first play from scrimmage.
And a good play. That was Garrison Blue, the tight end, with that catch right there. And Tyler, I think it's going to be interesting to watch these two teams, especially the two quarterbacks. You have Pickler and Ashley Jackson, both quarterbacks throwing a lot of interceptions in the season so far. So we'll see if they can have a cleaner game tonight.
Second play of the drive will be a handoff from Reggie Streeter to the near side. He gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Let's go ahead and meet that Louisiana Revolution offense. Johnny Pickler, third-year veteran, second year with the Revolution, is at quarterback, with Reggie Streeter at halfback. Chase Earl, Mike Twinscrew, and B.E. Robar are the wideouts, with Garrison Blue at tight end. And the guard that leads that line is Leonard Butler Sr. As Streeter gets the call again and again, he's going to be met in the backfield by the Scorpions, and it's back-to-back losses of one as they're on the fourth play of their drive.
And good recognition by the Arizona defense. They recognize that Streeter has been the only bright spot in Louisiana's offense in this season so far. So attacking him on his run play is good, at least for the early part of this game.
So here on third down, the Revolution will come out with 5 wide receivers, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Pickler ponders, passes underneath, and that one is caught for about half distance to the line to gain, and so that'll be a fourth down.
And good tackle right there in the middle of the field. Donnie Hands, the receiver of that catch. Sorry, my bad. Number 11, I believe, the Louisiana receiver, and just making a stop right there. Pickler struggling to make completions this season, 62%, not very high percentage, but that's credit to the Arizona defense coming away with a good stop in the first drive of the game.
And so we'll see Ashley Jackson and company come on the field to start their first drive of the ball game. Ashley Jackson currently leading the league in yards, so definitely a positive note there for the Scorpions. Ashley Jackson's going to go under center here on the first play of the drive. Offset back there is DJ Moses II. Quick drop back there from Ashley. She dumps it out over the middle. That one's caught and hauled in. They're down to the 20-yard line after a 30-yard line after a gain of 9.
A good opening play right there. Just get comfortable with your offense. Ashley has a lot of weapons. She has her 2 dynamic weapons, Donnie Hands and James Hands. We will be calling their name a lot, I imagine, but just getting good, getting comfortable is a good start, definitely.
Jackson's back to pass again, throws it far side. That one's hauled in onto the Hands brothers, who makes a spin move upfield and all the way down to the 46-yard line. That's Donnie Hands.
Indeed, Donnie Hands, the number 3 receiver in terms of receiving yards and receiving touchdowns, showing right there how lethal he is. He can lose you in the blink of an eye, and if you lose him, he might be off for the races. Good tackle right here to cut short that run after catch.
The Scorpions are at near midfield here on this first down. 2 backs in the backfield with 3 wideouts. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. And what appears to be a nickel set from the Revolution. Jackson pass near side. That one's hauled in by the fullback Nick Rockford, and he's able to pick up a couple yards. The Arizona Scorpions offense lines up as follows. Ashley Jackson's at quarterback, with DJ Moses II at halfback. Donnie Hands, James Hands, and Jacob Mccall make up the wide receiving core, with TJ Punk at tight end. And they have 2 standout tackles in Sean Crooked and EJ DeQ. I formation here on second down. Delayed handoff. That one's cut down in the backfield for a loss of 2. We'll hustle back up to the line here. Start another play. Deep drop from Jackson. Bomb down the middle of the field. And
wow.
That one called in for a nice catch. And they're down to the 20-yard line.
They have no chill. They're just going for it.
Jacob Mccall coming up with that one. Fantastic grab. And Ashley Jackson just sauntering back up to the line as the rest of the offense just wait for her to give out the signals. Delayed handoff to Moses. This time gets back up to the line of scrimmage, and they'll go back into the hurry up.
Seems like they saw something they really like despite the tackle for loss.
Deep drop again from Jackson into the corner of the end zone is deflected away, incomplete. I believe that was Evan Arthur there on the coverage. Back to pass. Quick drop this time, deflected over the middle by the defender. 4th down.
Man, Tyler, you gotta love the aggressiveness of Arizona. The one long catch, the long pass play definitely caught the Louisiana defense off guard, but they just went for it. No chill, as I said, and now they're gonna settle for only a field goal, but it's definitely a good start. Just pile on the pressure on Louisiana.
So we'll see Larry Barr, the rookie free agent, come on to try and tack on 3 points. About a 37-yarder from the left hash. Snap spot, kick is up, and it is good down the middle, and Arizona will take an early 3-0 lead.
Credit to the defense as well, despite allowing Arizona to score 3 points on that one. Still, number 22, even Arthur with an incredible defense in the red zone, just preventing what could have been a touchdown. So they held, they bent, but they definitely didn't break.
And Barr will send this one down to be Robo, who gets the return started at about the 2-yard line. Cuts up field in the middle, tries to bounce it out a little bit to the far side, gets taken down at the 26-yard line. Now for this Revolution offense, had one play work pretty well from right at the beginning of the drive, and then it just all stalled out.
Absolutely, and that's credit to the Arizona defense and their prep. We'll see if Louisiana has any other things to mix things up, or if they're going to go with the same playbook.
So here on 1st down, they'll come out with a bunch set far side of the formation. Handoff Streeter toward that direction, gets away from one, has to hurdle a man, then taken down after maybe a gain of 1. The Arizona defense comes out as follows. D.D. Sachs, Alex Constantine, Max Knight, and Mark Mello make up the defensive line, with B.J. Lovelace and Joey Tropicana at the linebacking spots. Iverson Gamble, Parker Thomas, and Everett Garrison are the corners, with Bernard Smith, the rookie, pairing up with the 14-season Hall of Famer, Eddie Gage at safety. 5 wide here for the Revolution on 2nd down. Pickler back to pass, fires it near side, caught, and he is gone! Chase Hurl to the house, 72 yards, touchdown, Louisiana!
Incredible play, and what a breakdown of defense. You do not let this man go alone. He made a catch, he made a play, and he is gone. Tyler, we're only a few minutes in the 1st quarter and already a touchdown. Man, Pickler has incredible guts. What a decision. Despite, we're gonna talk about this a lot, despite his struggles and interceptions, he makes that long pass. He has no fear.
No fear, 72-yard strike. Absolutely dynamite there from Johnny Pickler. And here comes Matt Fennick on to take the extra point. Snap spot, kick is up, and it is good. Quickly, Louisiana jump back out in front. It's 7-3. Arizona are going to have to do something to answer that. Both teams have scored on their last possessions there, Mark. Arizona with a field goal, Louisiana with a touchdown. Need to get some more points to keep pace with Louisiana.
Absolutely, and I do believe that Arizona also has the same weapons. They have definitely the capability to keep up with Louisiana. Louisiana now has to put their heads down and put up a good defense, the same strong defense they showed in the 1st drive, limit Arizona, and that might be their key to winning this game and taking an upset potentially. is their defense, limiting the amount of yards that the James or the Hans brothers can generate on the offense of Arizona.
Here comes Ashley Jackson and company now. We'll start this drive on their own 30-yard line. And off near side for Moses, able to sneak by one, and some tough running there gets them a first down.
And that's DJ Moses, the incredible back for Arizona. Last game, he had an incredible night. He had 154 yards. Tyler, incredible game in their 20-13 win over Fort Worth Toros. So look forward to getting a lot of yards by him as well tonight.
We'll see if he can keep the momentum going here on this drive. I formation, 3 wide receivers here on this first down. Late handoff to Moses. This time he's met in the backfield and trucked from behind by Blake Craze.
Blake Craze just spotting this play from miles away. It makes a huge stop behind the line on DJ Moses. Blake Craze is probably going to be assigned to covering DJ Moses for most of the game, and that's not going to be the end of us calling his name.
Center jumps offside, and Moses will get the call here on this free play as he'll be short of 5 yards. And so the Scorpions will likely take the free 5 yards. Here's R62 with the call.
Neutral zone infraction, number 78, defense, 12-yard penalty, repeat, second down.
So we'll tag Derek Grenko with the infraction, and it'll be 1st and 5. Excuse me, it'll be 2nd and 7 after the first play on the new set of downs went for a loss of 2. Dump off pass to Moses near side, able to pick up a couple yards. It'll be 1 yard short of the first down marker to make a 3rd and very short.
And DJ Moses already with 5 carries in this game, so he is heavily used in the early portions of this matchup, and I'm not surprised about it given his performance last week.
Jackson back to pass pressure, coming, able to get away from it, and she'll dump it off to Moses, who's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. It was some great maneuvering there from Jackson, but Moses unable to escape the pressure.
Are you kidding me? How does she do that, avoiding Luther Gond of all people? Luther Gond, 18.5 sacks in his career, an incredible sacker to say the least, and she just avoids it like nothing.
4th and 1, offense still on the field here for the Scorpions. Stack Up Stadium getting loud here as the play clock dips under 10 seconds. And the gambit goes for naught as Arizona's forced to burn a timeout. And now we'll see the punting unit come on.
I think at this early stage of the game, I don't mind them burning this timeout. Definitely not the worst thing to do. However, it's another punting situation. The last drive, he only scored 3, whereas Louisiana scored 7. Not the kind of offensive drive they wanted to have. So a lot of credit definitely to the Louisiana defense once again.
We'll see Brian Clouds out on the field here for his first punt of the ball game. Robo stands at about his 15-yard line, tries to take it upfield, gets taken down at the 19-yard line. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at www.simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. Split back formation here for the Revolution on first down. Pickler dumps it off near side. That one's hauled in as Chase Earl is able to catch and then falls to the ground. One thing to note about Chase Earl here Mark, is that his opposite number, Everett Garrison, posted a link saying if his opposite number, in this case, it would be Chase Earl, got over 100 yards tonight, he was going to donate 100K. So we'll
Well
see
then.
if he has to pay up at the end of the night. Deep drop here from Pickler. Finds his man on the out route, who just steps out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And a little bit more, and if he turned sooner, he would have had the first down. But still, that is definitely not the worst 3rd and inches. Very manageable with Reggie Streeter, at your back. I'd imagine they'd give the ball to him and push for the few inches left.
Out in a power eye, maybe to do just that. Handoff, Streeter up the middle, has the first down. Good play call there from the Revolution.
Picks up more than the few inches and picks up several yards on that one. Unfortunately, in the last drive, he ended up having negative yards. However, I don't think this is going to sort of slow him down. I don't think it's going to make him discouraged in making big plays of his own.
You're going to be offset single back this time around here on first down. Pickler drops back, fires near side, caught in traffic by Mike Twinscrew, and he'll hustle out of bounds after reaching the 45-yard line.
And yeah, Pickler is just picking apart this defense. It's the kind of play that he is sort of comfortable with tonight. It seems we saw on the touchdown pass that he threw. That was essentially a one-on-one coverage that he knew that his receiver beat and his receiver won on, and he just throws to his wide open receiver. Same deal in this case. It just was a shorter one, but still good for them.
Opposite eye and 3 wide receivers here on this first down play. Pickler tries to find over the middle and nearly picked by BJ Loveless, who just sat there in the zone and knocked it away.
Scary interceptions. Might be something to look out for both quarterbacks. And Eric Garrison, as you said, a great interceptor. He had already won this season. He might have more to go for sure. We'll see if he's going to get one this game.
They're down now for the Revolution on their own 45-yard line. 4 wide receivers and Streeter in the backfield behind Pickler. Handoff, Streeter up the middle, shakes and bakes for a couple of yards before being brought down at the 48-yard line.
Number 64, Alex Constantine, actually saw that play coming and actually jumped before Streeter crossed the line of scrimmage, but Streeter just agile enough to avoid him and get more than a yard, gets 3 on that one.
Pickler over the middle to a wide open receiver into Arizona territory for a first down.
Man, just the precision of the routes being run, and Pickler just making accurate passes. The few times that he threw scary passes, luckily they didn't go for interceptions, but the passes that end up as completions seem like there wouldn't have been any better pass thrown.
So a new set of downs here for Louisiana as they come out an offset eye with 1 wide receiver near side of the formation. Pickler passes to his running back, Streeter, who's going to fight forward for maybe a yard before being brought down by the Scorpions.
Yep, good catch right there. Although better defense preventing any large runs. We know Streeter to be that sort of perfect package of a receiver. His season last season was huge. As the quarter ends, Tyler, I think this is going to be a matchup where Arizona seems to be at the back of their heels early. Louisiana is mounting a good, strong offensive drive. Arizona's defense have to make a stop right here.
Definitely make a stop soon as we welcome you back here to Louisiana. I'm Tyler Falk. He's Mark Lopez. Happy to have you along for us in this one. Pass over the middle. That one hits off the helmet of BJ Loveless, intended for Mike Twinscrew.
And good coverage right there by BJ Loveless. Good recovery as well, making sure that pass was not completed. Good defense. We'll see. They have their final chance, potentially converting on this third or on this set of downs. But Pickler, we've seen him rip a couple long passes already. He might just pull off another one this time again.
5 wideouts here on 3rd down. Dime set for Arizona. Pickler over the middle. One-handed grab by Mike Twinscrew. And they're all the way down to the Arizona 11.
Incredible. What a catch right there. And don't look now. Johnny Pickler has 155 passing yards in the night. And the second quarter just started.
It looked like on that play, Eddie Gay just overcommitted a little bit while he was reading the pass, allowing for Twinscrew to make that catch. And so, down at the 11 yards, Louisiana looking to go up by 2 scores. Pickler, back to pass, out route, far side, dropped.
Ooh. Yeah, you gotta catch that ball, buddy. However, not the worst case they've been. They are still in the Arizona 11-yard line. Still 2 more attempts for a first down. They don't even need to score a touchdown on this next few plays. Just get the first down and, another bunch of attempts to make a touchdown.
Near formation here on 2nd down. Quick drop from Pickler, dumps it near side to Streeter, spins away from one, tries to get away from Eddie Gage, but the Hall of Famer wraps him up after a gain of 4.
And he's not a Hall of Famer for nothing. He's showing right there the tackling skills, very good tackling form as well. And, against a guy like Streeter, you got to assign one of your best tacklers on him. And good job on Arizona defense on that. Still, 3rd and 6. We'll see what Louisiana has in store for Arizona.
Scorpions defense just trying to hold Louisiana 3. It'll be a handoff to Streeter up the middle, has blockers, and has a way into the end zone. Touchdown, Revolution!
Oh my goodness, Streeter just found an alley for him to go. He's like a ballerina just prancing his way to the end zone. Oh my God, what an open lane made by the blockers, and Streeter, with just his agility, he makes that path. He scores a touchdown and already up 13-3, possibly 14-3. Arizona in the back heels very early in this game, Tyler.
Easy Street, says Johnny 2K, aka Johnny Pickler in Twitch chat. As we'll see Matt Fennick on to attempt the extra point. Snap spot, kick is up, and it is good as the Revolution extend the lead to 11. It's 14-3.
And yeah, that's the way that's the game plan that Louisiana has. Typically, when you have a good running game, you use your running game to leverage your passing play. By having a good run game, defenders move forward and open up pass plays. In this case, it's the other way around. It seems like the early passing barrage by Pickler has opened up room for Streeter in the middle to run, for his own plays, and he got a touchdown.
Laundry on the field. We'll have to get the call from RC2 as Banky Edwards, the tight end for the Revolution, send Mccall to the Shadow Realm.
Ooh.
So they're going to call clipping on the Scorpions. Number 81 for the Scorpions is Reggie Rose, the backup wide receiver. Just didn't know where he was on the field and blocked someone in the back. Here come the Arizona offense trying to get going again. They're down by 11, need to get a touchdown here. Offset eye behind Jackson on 1st down. She's back to pass. Screen play to Moses near side. Will get him about 3 yards before Moses is leveled by Blake Craze.
And yeah, good play right there. Although it is another short play. We've seen this in their last 2 drives where they ended up, the last drive they ended up punting, but it was a result of just short plays. They just couldn't get longer plays going. Their first drive seemed to be their best one, and they haven't replicated the success yet.
Goal line formation. Moses able to sneak his way through traffic and pick up a 1st down. Very slippery man. There's DJ Moses finding his way for a 1st down.
And incredible blocking. They literally just parted the Red Sea for Moses to walk through. And look at that spin move of his own. Great plays right there, and he picks up a first down, moves the chains. We're gonna see a lot more of DJ Moses. We knew that already, and that's the kind of things that, why we want to see him more.
He gets the call again here on first down. This time only able to pick up 2 before he's brought down, tackled by Rollerman Hood.
Yeah, Rollerman Hood, number 27, Tank Bennett, also in the vicinity of that tackle. And good on them preventing a similar thing from happening in the last play where Moses is spun for 3 times, getting a lot of yards.
Offset single back here on second down. Quick drop here from Jackson. Out route to the tight end is going to fall in and complete. Hood in and on the coverage.
Yep, Rollerman Hood. He has been all over the place this game tonight. And Tyler, remind me if I'm wrong, Rollerman Hood already has one interception that ended in a touchdown. So, him being the guy that can catch interceptions, he's definitely a threat to the passing game of Arizona.
Deep drop here from Jackson on third down.
Oh my! There it is!
And it's going to go all the way back for a pick 6. Anthony Wyo, who was with Arizona last season, burns his former team.
Oh my goodness. That would be player number 4 of Louisiana to come away with the pick 6 this season. What a play. Who did Ashley Jackson throw to? There was no one in the vicinity. No one but Anthony Wyo. Great catch. Great. He might as well be playing for Arizona. He caught that one for a touchdown for the wrong team. Louisiana now up 21 after this kick. If it goes in, Arizona digging themselves a deep hole early.
The Scorpions haven't lost in a away game by more than 7 points. Right now, down by a bundle. Need to get back on the horse and back on the horse quickly as the Revolution stretch their advantage. It's 21-3, 8:13 left to go in the second quarter.
Tyler, I think I told you this before the game. If we see a pick 6, I might take a shot. I think that bet is over. Remind me after the game to do so.
All right, we'll get a counter somewhere to mark that occasion. But for now, Jacob Mccall gets the return all the way down to the 26, and now out comes Ashley Jackson, just trying to shake off the rust from the last drive and maybe can maintain a little bit more control and possession of that football.
And fans in the chat right now still are not discouraged. They need a response here. Definitely, it is still very early in this game. Tyler, still a lot of game to play.
A lot of game to play indeed. 5 wideouts here on first down for the Scorpions. Jackson, deep bomb down the middle. That one's hauled in by James Hands, and they're into Louisiana territory on the first play from scrimmage of the drive.
That's how you respond. Respond with a big play of your own, with a huge catch by James Hands right there, number 12, with an incredible catch. We knew that he was going to make big plays this game. That's a start. I think we've seen him make one big catch earlier in the drive that ended in the field goal, and this might be the start of, probably a good offensive drive for them.
They'll flip the formation. Still 5 wide receivers out here on the field for the Scorpions. They're inside Louisiana territory at the 48. Near side, pass is caught again by James Hands. Back-to-back plays, back-to-back receptions by James Hands.
Yeah, and I guess Ashley Jackson will now look towards her number 1 receiver, James Hands. Also, number 33, Jeff Melanchin, in the vicinity of that pass, almost had a hand on that ball, almost deflected it away. But the throw point of that was high enough that only James Hands could catch it.
They'll bring back in DJ Moses for the first time on the drive as they'll go bunch set near side of the formation. Play action pass to Hands. Pass near side. Deflected away. And I believe that was Wyo again who comes up with a deflection. Third and 5 here for Arizona. Jackson, quick drop, hit as she throws, able to complete the pass over the middle. And it's a first down. Pass caught by Reggie Rose.
They're going again. They're revving the engine up.
First down for the Scorpions. Play action again. Pressure coming. Somehow gets it away, and it'll just toss it out of bounds. And they're going to go back into the hurry up after Jackson took that huge hit.
There's still a long game to play, but they feel like the pressure's on them. They keep going.
Another quick drop from Ashley Jackson. Fires it far side of James Hands, who's hit out of bounds after picking up 8. Another third down here in the hurry-up offense for the Scorpions. Another play action. Over the middle into coverage,
Oh my! Oh.
And it's nearly intercepted. It'll fall incomplete, and we'll probably see Larry Barr and the field goal unit come on the field.
Oh man, I shudder every time I see a pass like that, where it bounces off the chest of the defender, almost picked off, as he said. And boy, oh boy, that would definitely be one of the nails that Louisiana is driving in the coffin so early in this game. Just the scare, the pressure, defensive pressure Louisiana is piling on, despite the hurry-up offense that Arizona is showing right now.
Snap spot. Larry Barr's 42-yarder is up, and it is no good.
Whoa!
Missed it right. And the score remains 21-3.
That is not good news. Nothing is going the way of Arizona. Larry Barr, only his third miss in field goals, at least this season. Or sorry, of his career, my bad. Which would be this season. This is his first season, so yeah.
Stack Up Stadium is a real tough place to play, even though this year they haven't won a game yet. On this one, Streeter gets the pass, and there's going to be a penalty in the play. Possible hands to the face, possible face mask coming up.
Yeah, it seemed like it happened on contact. You're right.
Indeed, they'll tack on a free first down there for the Revolution as Iverson Gamble is charged with the face mask.
And frustrations arise. That didn't look like a face mask to me, but I don't know what the referees are seeing. They might be seeing things with different kind of glasses than I am wearing, but still, frustrations are showing. Arizona have to maintain discipline.
And so with those free 15 yards, Louisiana find themselves on the other side of the 50. And another flag on the play. It'll be encroachment and another free 5 yards. Louisiana have gained 20 yards just on penalties on this drive alone.
That's crazy, Tyler. That is so crazy. If not for the long plays, like if you discount the long plays, long passes that Ashley Jackson has thrown, it might be on par with the total yards that Arizona has just off of turnover or off of penalties.
So we're going to have to see if they can calm down. They are down by a few scores, but there's still plenty of time left in this game. As Pickler's been having an outstanding football game, as you can see there by his numbers. Almost a perfect QBR in this one. Streeter gets the call up the middle on first and a rare 5. Is able to pick up a first down.
Arizona unable to get off the field. Good job with Streeter. Streeter having an okay night. This would be his 8th attempt, 19 yards. Keep in mind he had that first drive where he ended up having negative yards. So he's slowly climbing up there.
Power I formation here for the Revolution on this first down. They'll pass it to Streeter near side. Spins away from 1, tries to get away from 2, but won't be able to get away that time. And will pick up about 6 yards.
And that's where you can see what probably is why Louisiana is called the Revolution. When you have Streeter making those kinds of revolutions, losing people left, right, and center. You know, but good tackle right there at the end. Otherwise, Streeter could have been gone.
Arizona's defense need to come up with a huge play. Pressure coming. Deep ball by Pickler. Picked off! And that's something that they sorely needed. It's the Hall of Famer, Eddie Gage, with the INT.
What a pick. Oh, man. These defensive players are playing as good a receiving game as the receivers. Look at that right there. He just picks it off at a better spot than the receiver, Eddie Gage. Hall of Famer. What a play right there. And what a way to swing things around. 3:21 Still a lot of time to play in this first half, 4 minutes. Ashley Jackson has to capitalize.
They're going to come out in the gun. Here on first down, DJ Moses on one side, Nick Rockford on the other. Jackson's pass underneath. That one's hauled in for a gain of about 6. Caught by the tight end, TJ Punk.
And you saw those defenders close in really quickly on that great zone coverage right there. If the defenders were any quicker, they might have been in front of the ball instead of behind the receiver. It goes to show how much well prepared this Louisiana defense is.
Jackson's going to call a couple signals. Doesn't see what he likes on the line there in the goal line set. Handoff up the middle for Moses. Met at the line of scrimmage and taken down right there. Great tackle by Evan Arthur.
Yep, great tackle indeed. Even Arthur has been, a solid part of this Louisiana defense, and we'll definitely call his name a lot more, especially when being involved in the run play against DJ Moses.
3rd and 4 for the Scorpions. 2 tight ends left, 2 wide receivers right. There'll be a handoff for Moses up the middle, able to pick up first down yardage.
Yeah, great play right there, and that's how you keep the momentum in your side. Convert third downs, be consistent, be reliable, slowly but surely chip away at that huge lead, huge hole you've dug yourself into. And where does it start? It starts with third down conversions.
Same exact formation here on first down. Quick drop from Jackson. Fires it near side to Moses, as Moses maybe gets one before we've called his name a couple of times on these swing plays. It's Blake Craze again with a huge hit.
Yeah, huge hit. And, his football IQ, recognizing where the ball is going pre-snap probably, because he just run towards DJ Moses even before the ball left Ashley Jackson's hands.
Offset eye here on second down. Jackson back to pass. Screenplay for Moses on the far side. Able to get down to about the 34-yard line. It's a first down.
An interesting strategy, and it worked out for them. If Blake Craze stopped you on one side of the field, we'll throw it where Blake Craze isn't. And DJ Moses just left Derek Genko in the dust.
Good play drawn up there by the Scorpions. Now they continue to march down the field with just over 2 minutes left to go here in this first half as the 2-minute warning is slowly approaching. Quick drop, another screen pass outside there for Moses, and this time only able to pick up 4 before being wrapped up by a couple members of the Revolution defense.
And that was a swing pass that ended in short yardage. Guess who was in that play to make the tackle? Yes, it was definitely Blake Craze.
And that'll take us all the way to the 2-minute warning here in Louisiana. They're up 21-3. You're watching the SFL on Twitch. Two minutes remaining here in the first half here in Louisiana. Arizona trying to drive down the field, put some more points on the board before the end of the half, as Jackson will hand off to Moses up the middle, and Moses will be taken down after minimal yardage. Keep up with the SFL and its teams on social media at Simulationfl. Follow us on Twitter for weekly broadcast schedules to discover team content and stay up to date on SFL news. Let us know who your favorite team is or how you enjoy the broadcast each week with the hashtag #MakeAnImpact. Thank you for your support and your viewership. Pass near side, deflected and nearly picked off again. That looked eerily similar to the same play that led to the pick six.
Oh yeah, totally agree, Tyler. And look at that, just perfect in the zone, reading the passer's eyes. I believe that's number 59, Chuck Diesel. Yes, it is. And he almost had that. If he brought that ball closer to his chest sooner, it would have been an interception and almost looked like open field in front of him.
So we'll see the punting unit come on the field for Arizona as it's Brian Clouds who stands at about his 25-yard line. just able to get the punt away this time as B.E. Robo stands at about his 20. Tries to shake off a defender and cannot. And they'll mark him with forward progress down to the 21-yard line. So the Revolution, Mark, have put themselves in fantastic position. Just need to see out this half. Do you think they should, keep their foot on the gas and go for the touchdown, or just see this half out?
Well, given the state of the game, going for points at this point definitely doesn't hurt. But we'll see their approach. It looks like they're opening themselves up for either a pass or a run.
Streeter gets the call on the far side.
Oh!
And he has a hole down the sideline. Has one man to beat, and he will. Reggie Streeter to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana.
What am I watching, Tyler? I cannot believe my eyes. We were saying, should they just let this half end? Should they just let this half, sizzle down? But no sizzling down happening here. Just sizzling moves by Reggie Streeter. Open lane, easy street. And boy, oh boy, what a touchdown. That's touchdown number 2 by him. Incredible already tonight. We knew going into this game that he has been incredible for Louisiana. He has been incredible tonight once again.
And credit does have to go to Garrison Blue, the tight end, on a downfield block which sent Springer all the way down to the house. A huge play, and it's a snap, spot, and Matt Fennick's kick is good. And take a look at this drive summary. I have to go through all my notes for a one-play, 79-yard touchdown run from Reggie Streeter.
It's crazy, man. Streeter is a beast of an athlete. He has been several seasons in a row. We've seen him at his best last season when they made an amazing playoff run, or 2 seasons ago when they made their great playoff run. But still, it goes to show you how much work he has put into his work ethic, and how much game planning has been put into this to allow him to make those kind of plays. It's a great overall effort by the team.
Oh, the Revolution with 28 points here in this first half have already surpassed the average that they get on regular games, with 21.3 already over that mark.
Exactly. Incredible by them.
So for Arizona, they need to start a comeback here in a hurry. Pass over the middle. That's caught by one of the Hands brothers. That time it's Donnie Hands for a gain of 6.
And playing this really slow is definitely not going to help, as time is winding down bit by bit. Doesn't seem like they're going to attempt any huge plays. Seems like they're the ones who are, just settling for this quarter to end.
They will receive the opening kickoff in the second half. Play action there to Moses. Deep ball down the field.
No.
By the Revolution, it's Anthony Wyo again.
Why, oh why do you gotta do this to them, Anthony Wyo? Just gutting them already in the deep hole 328, and he's like, nope, gotta dig you deeper. And he picks them off once again. Anthony Wyo, what an incredible athlete. What an incredible defender as well. And they're not giving Arizona a break. Arizona just can't catch a break. Nothing's going their way.
It's absolutely domination by this entire Revolution team. 28-3 with 30 seconds remaining here in the half, and they could still put up more points.
30 seconds is still a lot of time. That's already 2 drives where it was 1 or 2 plays for a touchdown.
Play action, throws off his back foot, does Pickler, and he's lucky that one just swatted away.
Very scary. Good pressure, though, in the front, making Pickler throw that awkward pass. He has been incredible tonight, and probably their only chance in stopping him is making him throw those awkward passes. Still, 25 seconds. Time stopped because of that incompletion, and you have a lot of good talent to make a very quick score.
And all 3 timeouts, just in case. 2 wideouts and 2 backs in the backfield behind Pickler. The handoff for Streeter as he cuts on the middle, spins away from 1, 2, and nearly broke off another big one after he picks up 6. And Louisiana are going to call a timeout with 20 seconds to go.
Right, and even because of this field position they're at, thanks to the interception, they don't even need to score for a touchdown. They can even settle for a field goal, and that's good enough. They are really close to the field goal range at Arizona's 35, and they can score right then and there.
Empty backfield for Pickler. Throws it far side. Caught!
Wow.
Near the sideline. And they're at the Arizona 23. It's Chase Hurl with the reception.
Johnny Pickler playing dynamite tonight, and what a play call as well. They're playing as if this was the game-winning drive, throwing passes to the out-of-bounds line and stopping the clock. Woo!
Now, this is more of the team we expected to see to begin the season for the Revolution. As you can see, their record at this point, 2-5, definitely not where they want it to be. And this game is crucial if they even want to make it back into the playoffs. Quick drop from Pickler, steps up, fires the out route near side to Twinsku, who bobbles it once, twice, and it falls incomplete. Second down upcoming for the Revolution.
That would have been nice if it was caught. They still had a couple touchdowns. But to your point, Tyler, 2-5 definitely is not the way they wanted to start their season. But as well, it doesn't show the real story of the tape. A lot of those losses happened with very few points against the other team that won it. And so in an alternate universe where a few things could have gone their way, they would have been in a much better position this season.
He's going to elect to kick a long 40-yard field goal, which splits the uprights and will put Louisiana over 30 points here in the first half. It's 31-3 Revolution running away with it.
Incredible. Just incredible.
So with 9 seconds to go, more than likely this kickoff will see out the rest of this half. As Jacob Mccall starts his return at about the 2, cuts upfield, spins away from 1, tries to fight through traffic. Will be tackled at the 27 with 4 seconds to go. So maybe one play, one chance for a Hail Mary for these Scorpions.
But Tyler, how can they do that against a defense that has picked Ashley Jackson twice already in those kind of long pass situations? That sounds like a very scary preposition, Tyler.
Well, she did have a game where she threw 7 interceptions and 4 touchdowns, and they still found a way to win that game, so who knows? Back to pass, fires it over the middle, at the line to gain, which is caught short of the first down markers, but the clock will hit triple zeros here in the first half. Mark Lopez, very different game from the one we were thinking that was going to happen coming into this one. Louisiana 31, Arizona 3. What's your reaction?
Well, I've got to say, the defense of Louisiana is just showing out tonight. An interception for a pick 6, another interception, actually both of them by Wyo, and this shows to you they have their time of possession. They've held the ball 2 minutes less than Arizona, but they are up. How many scores is this? 28 points. They're up 4 touchdowns. Their efficiency, storyteller, their dynamicness on their offense is just incredible.
All good there, Mark. Yeah, definitely being efficient and effective. Pickler close to 200 passing yards so far in the game. Does have 1 pick, but as you can see there, has found Chase Earl for a long touchdown run there. And then Reggie Streeter knocked off a long 79-yard touchdown run. So it's been these boom plays that have really propelled the Revolution forward.
Absolutely, and I think they have shown a complete package. They have shown that in the run game, they seem unstoppable. In their pass game, Pickler has been incredible. Their defense, Anthony Wyo coming away with the 2 interceptions, and just the way they have contained Ashley Jackson. You kind of mentioned that she had 1 game where she threw 7 interceptions, but still won it. But that was a game where they also had the help of their defense to keep the game close. Doesn't seem like the case here, down a huge amount. I think they're gonna need nothing short of a miracle to come away with the win in this one.
We'll have to see what they can do here in the second half. So is it just as simple as to play better defense and get some touchdowns on offense there, Mark, or there's a little bit more game planning to do?
Probably a minor adjustment, because a lot of the time I'd imagine, double up on the tacklers on Reggie Speeder, because sometimes sending one person to tackle him is not enough. No one's going to beat him in the foot chase, so don't even let him get to the open field in the first place.
And for Louisiana, I think the main thing for them is don't let your foot off the gas. Don't let Arizona have a sniff of hope. Am I right, Mark?
Absolutely, and it seems like they're on track to doing just that, Tyler. I'm excited. Even though this seems like a blowout early on this game, but ladies and gents, it is still in fact the first half that has concluded. There is still an entire half. Arizona could score 31-3 in this one as well. We do not know. We have to see it before we believe it.
We'll see what happens here in the second half. I'm Tyler Falk. He's Mark Lopez with Mark Mello and Tristan Hatley on stats. And of course, the Commissioner Cameron Irvine is our producer. Welcome back to Louisiana and to Stack Up Stadium. Second half of football just about ready to be kicked off. Arizona will receive the opening kickoff. And Jacob Mccall starts his return at about the 1, able to use his blockers, get upfield, and get all the way down to the 24-yard line. 2 interceptions, no touchdowns so far in the game for Ashley Jackson. Has to be a little bit more conservative and able to direct traffic down the field without making too many mistakes.
Right, and DJ Moses early on, probably the second or third drive, had success running on the ground. 11 attempts, 29 yards. I wonder if they're going to use him a lot more this one.
3 wideouts near side of the formation. Jackson, quick drop, fires underneath. That one's caught for a gain of about 4 by James Hands.
And I'm surprised that we haven't called their name a lot of times. Tyler, we talked about this before the game. Both the Hands brothers, you could call them Hands of Gold. They have combined for over 750 yards in the last 3 games alone. But tonight they have been stifled to only 60 yards for Donnie and 45 to James.
Handoff for DJ Moses up the middle, able to sneak his way forward for about 2 before being taken down by Luther Gond and company.
Yeah, and Luther Gond, we already called his name tonight, but he has been incredible player, incredible. We called him an incredible sacker. And his presence is definitely what has been stifling against this run.
Shotgun formation here for the Scorpions on 3rd down. Jackson back to pass. Dumps it off over the middle. It's caught by Donnie Hands, but they're just short of the line to gain. 4th and 1 here for the Scorpions.
I would have liked to see him run that route a little deeper by at least, a yard or so. But unfortunate for them, not the thing you want to see in your comeback down 28 is to punt the ball in your first drive in the second half. But now we'll see what their defense, if their defense made any adjustments at all, how they plan to stop this incredible attack by Louisiana.
Able to get back up to about the 36-yard line as Jeff Melanishin, as he's taken over on kick return duties here tonight. And so we'll see about Johnny Pickler. Can he continue his stellar performance so far in this one? Here on 1st down on his own 36. Bunch set, far side of the formation here on 1st down. They'll hand off to Streeter going toward the bunch set on the far side. Gets away from one tackler, spins away from another, and picks up the 1st down.
Oh my, and you can see there already 112 yards for this incredible beast Reggie Streeter. Just incredible. And what I say, you got to send more than one tackler, because right there, he just breaks tackles like it's nobody's business. Right? You got to break his balance and then tackle with the second guy. He almost broke away for another huge one, Tyler. I don't know what to say. It almost seems inevitable.
So they went from the 36 on the first play of the drive. They're now at the 46 on this 1st down. Split back behind Johnny Pickler as they'll hand off again to Streeter up the middle. Streeter picks up good yardage, gets about 4 before he wrapped up by his ankles by the linebacker.
4 yards on the play. Number 50.
Yep, I believe that might have been number 59 or 58, Joey Tropicana on that tackle right there. But yeah, Streeter just steady. You're up this much. Why pass a lot?
This time the run's going to be snuffed out in the backfield by BJ Loveless.
Great tackle right there, and that was just a good read. Streeter didn't even get a lot of speed. Tackle him before he even gets to his top speed. That's what they did. Came away with a huge tackle behind line of scrimmage.
5 wideouts here at midfield for the Revolution. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Pickler ponders, passes.
Oh no!
Eddie Gage with his second pick of the night.
Man, oh man. Eddie Gage, incredible pass. He is the spark. He has been providing as much spark to Arizona as he can. The last time he made an interception, Ashley Jackson and the crew unable to capitalize. This time, will Arizona's offense capitalize and make good on the second interception by Eddie Gage?
Let's see what they do here on this set of downs. Punch set far side of the formation for the Scorpions. Jackson, deep draw, passes far side, hauled in and knocked out of bounds after a gain of 9 is the receiver. That there is James Hands with the reception.
And as much as that is a good catch by James Hands, credit the defender, because a route like that is something you'd expect to get 10 yards and get the first down on. But just covering James Hands, pushing him up out of his designated route and forcing a 2nd and 1. Still, it's 2nd and 1. Definitely doable. Hopefully doable.
Jackson back to pass again, fires again to an out route there on the far side. Again, it's James Hands who will pick up the first down. Meanwhile, in the game going on the FTF Twitch channel, the San Diego Mavericks are up against Denver 14-10 as they look to get their first victory of the season.
1st and 10 from the Revolution. 45 yards.
2 wideouts, far side of the screen here on first down with 2 tight ends. And DJ Moses near side. Stop route for a good game, about 6. That one's hauled in by the receiver. And it'll set up 2nd and 4 as Denver jump back out in front 17-14 in the 4th quarter.
This time that was Donnie Hands, and the dynamic duo of Donnie and James Hands could be utilized more creatively. Make some crossing routes, confuse the defense. We'll see if they utilize them here, not in this day.
Moses trying to break off a tackler, unable to do so. Does pick up a gain of 1 as he's wrapped up there by the Revolution.
Ross Napoli with a good tackle as well, not allowing any huge yards. Ross Napoli being a part of several tackles on DJ Moses so far tonight.
Far formation here on 3rd down. Handoff. Moses up the middle. Dives for the first down and will get it.
That's what you want to see from your workhorse. You've been tackled at the line of scrimmage several times. What do you do to come back? Get a first down for your team, and he shows his heart right there. It has been a challenge for him, Tyler. With the stifling defense, it's definitely rough and tough to run, but he makes it work on that one.
Nearly identical formation here for the Scorpions, and indeed an identical up the gut run here for Moses, able to pick up about 7 before he's brought down that time.
And nearly identical result, at least in terms of, is it a positive result? It sure is. 7 yards. Good pickup for first down, Arizona. They're just inching closer and closer. They are now 27 yards away.
Halfway through this 3rd quarter, down by 28. Arizona handed off up the middle again to Moses. Moses picks up another first down. This running game starting to come alive here in this one, Mark.
Absolutely, just revving the engine. It probably took them 2 whole quarters for it to happen, but finally, DJ Moses is coming alive. Better be careful, Louisiana.
Offset eye behind Ashley Jackson as the Revolution come out in the nickel. She's back to pass over the middle, hauled in by the receiver Donnie Hands as he is hit as he caught it by Anthony Wyo, but they're in the red zone. Mark.
Absolutely, one of the Hands brothers, Donnie Hands. What a pass as well, in what seemed like several man coverage, but the pass that only Donnie Hands can catch, and they pull it off right there. Very close to scoring their first touchdown of the game.
Offset single back, 2 wide receivers near side, 2 tight ends far side. First and goal for the Scorpions. Handoff, Moses met the line of scrimmage and goes nowhere.
And they kind of saw that coming from a mile away. Number 59, the Louisiana defense right there, making that huge tackle. That was Chuck Diesel once again, already involved in 3 solo tackles, mostly on DJ Moses.
Lapping the eye. 2 tight ends right, fullback, halfback behind Jackson. Handoff, Moses crunched at the line of scrimmage.
Oh my good! Again, Chuck Diesel. He just has DJ Moses' mark. You know, they have a third chance to convert on this touchdown, but damn, Chuck Diesel.
3rd and goal for the Scorpions. They need to get points here. Handoff, Moses up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage again by guess who? It's Chuck Diesel. 4th and goal.
Chuck Diesel. Man, DJ Moses was revving his engine, but you can't run an engine without fuel. And Chuck Diesel, the fuel actually stops the engine.
And so instead of trying to go for the touchdown, it'll be Arizona coming on to take the 3 points, as we'll see Larry Barr trying to redeem himself with a 19-yard field goal attempt. Snap, spot kick is up, and it is good from 19. Arizona chipping in the lead a little bit. It's 31-6. The SFL broadcast team is looking to add new talent to our ranks of broadcasters. Applications are being accepted now to try out for either play-by-play or analyst broadcasting positions. No prior experience is required, just a love for the game and a desire to succeed. The application can be found on our website at simulationfl.net/broadcasting. Melanition starts his return at about the 1, takes it up midfield, tries to spin away from a tackler, but spins right into him at the 23-yard line. Here comes Johnny Pickler and company out to start another drive. They'll start this one on their own 23. Looking just to pile on the pressure. Having Pickler throwing his second interception of the game to Eddie Gage last time out. Reggie Streeter gets the call up the middle, picks up 7 before he's wrapped up by the Scorpions.
You see right there, 123 almost, bordering on 125 yards. And what can you do when you're up this much? Or when the team is up this much, they can't help but to run it to kill the time. And his numbers are going to keep going up and up.
Offset single back, 2 tight ends set here on 2nd and short. Streeter gets the call and barely gets taken down by his shoelaces. Iverson Campbell with the stop.
And we know Iverson Campbell to be one of those great defenders, but Reggie Streeter just goes to show how good he is. He was tackled behind the line of scrimmage and ends up picking 2 yards. Wow.
He's an absolute beast. Cannot be stopped. He gets the call again, and he'll just waltz over the line to gain for another Revolution first down.
It is really rough playing as the Arizona defense because as soon as you try to hunker down in the middle, trying to stop those runs by Reggie Streeter, well, it opens up Pickler's game. And keep in mind, Pickler already having an incredible night tonight. He did have those 2 interceptions, but pretty successful nonetheless.
Back to pass here on first down. Out route near side. That one's caught. And turning upfield and getting another first down for the Revolution is Chase Earl.
Chase Earl just keeping those legs churning, already up to 89 yards, 101 yards after that catch for his 4th reception in 5 targets. So yeah, Chase Earl, 101 yards. Reggie Streeter, 130 yards. Incredible offense so far. Very dynamic.
So I guess that means Everett Garrison owes him 100K as Reggie Streeter gets the call this time, and he's met behind the line for a loss of 2.
Yep, Joey Tropicana, among others who were on the tackle. I think DD Sachs I saw as well on that one. That's the kind of thing. If you want to stop a guy of the caliber of Reggie Streeter, you got to send 2 guys. You got to send 2 men. That's what they did, and they got a good TFL.
3 wideouts and a split back formation. Here for the Revolution. Streeter gets the call, picks up a couple. It'll be 3rd and 9 upcoming.
Yeah, Reggie Streeter is just going to keep grinding and grinding. They have to find a better way, or Arizona has to find a better way of getting this ball out of Louisiana's hands quicker, because already 3rd quarter is almost done.
5 wideouts here on 3rd down. Last time they went to this, it was an interception. Pickler back to pass over the middle, tipped in the air this time, and it falls incomplete.
Ooh, and that was Eddie Gage involved in that deflection again. Eddie Gage already with 2 interceptions, a pass deflection, 4 solo tackles. He is playing out of his mind.
Instead, we'll see the punting unit come on the field here for the Revolution, as we'll see Walter Melanishin standing about his 32, waiting to send this one away. Good hang time as Mccall gets the return started about his 10, only able to bring it back up to the 14-yard line. Visit the all-new SFL League website at www.simulationfl.net for info on how to create a player to join our community, the league, and the teams that play in it. Links to apparel, helmets, and a comprehensive history of the SFL. It's over 1,400 games, and it's thousands of players who have hit the virtual field. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. First down play here goes to DJ Moses, who's met behind the line, and that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We have reached the 4th quarter. Get your floors up and chat. This is the Simulation Football League on Twitch. Welcome back to Louisiana. As the Revolution have extended the lead, it's 31-6. I'm Tyler Falk alongside Mark Lopez, with Tristan Hatley and Mark Mello on stats, and the Commissioner Kevin Irvine as our producer. The 2nd down play goes to DJ Moses on the swing pass. He's able to pick up about 3 before being knocked out of bounds by Anthony Wayo and company.
Unfortunately for Arizona, those dink and dunk plays, little yard gains is probably not going to be good enough with how much time is left in this game, Tyler. They're almost forced to go for huge chunk plays, and we've seen already what happens if those go wrong.
Deep drop for Jackson, deep bomb down the middle, and it's just out of the outstretched hands of Donnie Hands, and it's 4th down for Arizona.
Man, better an overthrow than an underthrow, because thrown any less, and there were many people in the vicinity to come away with that one as well, not including the Hands, one of the Hands brothers at least.
And so, down by a bundle, they'll elect to play the field position game here with just over 10 minutes to go here in the final frame. Ryan Clouds' punt is away to Melanishin as he'll try and get back to the midfield stripe, which he does before being taken down. And so the Revolution's offense has done a solid job all game today. Just needs to see this one out.
Absolutely. Really, their issue has been surprisingly their 3rd downs this game. A lot of 3rd downs ending in non-conversions. Arizona was one of the leading teams in terms of 3rd downs.
Pickler back to pass here on 1st down. He's going to dump it for Streeter on the far side as Streeter gets hit about a yard or 2 before the line of gain, falls forward for the 1st down.
Not what you want to see. If it's a dump off, typically you wanted to stop it short before any huge gains. But that's the kind of guy, that's the kind of player Reggie Streeter is. Just throw me the ball, sir. I'm gonna give you your yards, no matter how I do it. He picks up 10 that way, and again, they're just marching down the field, not looking good for Arizona at all.
San Diego ties up the ball game going on FTF Twitch. It's 17-17 as the San Diego Mavericks hunt for their first win continues. Quick drop here from Pickler over the middle, caught by a diving Mike Twinscrew.
Whoo, baby, they are not letting off the gas. And you said this in the halftime, Tyler. If you're Louisiana, don't let your foot out of the gas. They're definitely not in this case. And they're just playing lights out. I might hazard a guess they might reach even more than maybe 50 points. That might be too much, but at the pace they're playing, it is not an impossibility.
Game going in San Diego has reached overtime. So we'll see what happens. We'll get you an update as soon as someone makes something happen, as Reggie Streeter is able to pick up about 4.
Let's go. 2nd and 6.
Chase Earls had a good game today, already over 100 yards receiving. Not to mention his long touchdown reception of 72 yards. Streeter gets the call on the run here. Had a lane on the outside, decides to spin back into the inside, and will pick up a couple before being wrapped up.
And just time is just dripping in front of Arizona's eyes, looking like less and less of a chance for them to come back into this game. But let's see how much defense they can put up against the incredible Streeter.
I formation here on 3rd down. Pickler, Twinscrew, first down revolution.
Savage. What a savage. They are just picking apart, just throwing daggers left, right, and center into the hearts of the Arizona defense. It's gonna be rough if you're an Arizona fan watching this game. If your team is being picked apart this much, but that just goes to show how good of a preparation Louisiana has had before this game.
They come out with 3 wide receivers and a split back handoff. Streeter up the middle, able to get to about the 5-yard line before he's clotheslined by Joey Tropicana.
Tropicana, several times we've called his name. He has been the number 1 assignment on Reggie Streeter. It seems already 4 solo tackles on Streeter, but probably not enough so far against this amount of offense they're just pouring on.
Streeter gets the call here on 2nd and goal. Maybe a yard gained on that one, as it's Tropicana again coming up with the tackle.
Very heartbreaking whenever, despite not breaking, not bending on this one drive, but just the fact that tackle and that run play is eating away at the clock, almost like it's eating away at your hearts as well.
Our eye run. Streeter on the left side finds a hole, but he's tackled just shy of the end zone at the 1-yard line. More than likely, we'll see the field goal unit come on for the Revolution to put them up by a huge margin.
Absolutely. No need to, risk by going for this for a touchdown. Just score 3 here. And it is, I'd like to say it's game over. We've seen crazy stuff happen in this league, but this is definitely reducing those chances of those crazy things from happening.
17-yard chip shot by Matt Fennick is up, and it is good. Louisiana 34, Arizona 6. Sector 6 is the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League. Visit sector6apparel.com or our website at simulationfl.net for replica team jerseys and completely customized jackets, flags, t-shirts, and more that help each team stand out from their opponents. Get the gear the fans wear with Sector 6 and the SFL. And Jacob Mccall gets the return at about the 2, brings it all the way up to about the 20, and gets tackled at the 21-yard line. So it's You got to get touchdowns. You got to get touchdowns in a hurry. Can't really spend more than a minute, I would think, on offense per drive if you want to make a comeback.
Definitely don't even get into positions of third and short, third and medium, because Arizona not good in the third down situations, only 41%.
Jackson back to pass over the middle is caught and just short of the marker there, down into the 30-yard line.
Yeah, we've seen them go hurry up a bunch in the first half. I'm surprised in this situation down this much they aren't using it, to save some time. Instead, they're playing it slowly. Ever still, 6 minutes left in this ball game. I don't know what plan they have left in them, but at least get this first down and keep the chains rolling.
I think everyone keeping us updated here in chat as San Diego had their punt blocked as they were knocked out of field goal range, and Denver having a good shot to maintain possession and possibly send Denver's fans home very unhappy.
First and 10 from the Scorpions, 34-yard.
The wide receiver and two tight ends. Handoff up the middle for DJ Moses. Spins away from one. Tries to break off another one, but he's taken down after a gain of 6.
These short plays, Tyler is not gonna cut it. They probably don't have long plays in their playbook, but that's kind of the issue coming into this ball game. Down this much, short plays, they're gonna need more bigger impact plays than that one.
And it's official. Denver keeps the O in San Diego's win column. It's 20-17, the final score there in the Bay Area as DJ Moses tried to bounce it out from near side, and he's met there after a short gain, and it's 3rd and 1. Jackson, screenplay for Moses near side. He'll pick up the first down, and they're going to have to continue going in this hurry up. Over 4 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. Need to get down the field a little bit quicker. Need to get into the end zone. Jackson back to pass, dumps out again for Moses on the near side, picks up a couple more yards, maybe about 7 before being knocked out of bounds.
Again, Blake Craze on that one as well. At least they stopped the clock, but with 4 minutes left, they really have to go. Yeah, that's the only game plan they have left in terms of coming back in this game. But still, credit on the defense, just mounting the pressure. They're not letting them want to do those long plays in the first place.
Goal line set here on 2nd and 3. Jackson back to pass over the middle, and the receiver is hit as he tried to catch it. That's the fullback, Nick Rockford, trying to make the grab.
Just this defense, I gotta give credit to the Louisiana defense. Just the way they've been playing solid, reliable defense. Their third down defense all season long has been not the best. However, tonight they've limited one of the best third down teams to only 5 of 13.
Much said near side here on 3rd and short. Jackson takes a deep drop, fires it down the field, and it's hauled in, and the Scorpions will crawl back into it. That one's hauled in by Jacob Mccall for the touchdown.
That's how you do it. That's how you try to come back in this game. Jacob Mccall, great run, making himself open, and just Ashley Jackson recognizing her open man. That would be with that yardage gain and touchdown. That would be his first 1,000 yards in his career, and what a time to make it happen for him. Still have a steep mountain to climb. Got to do a lot more magical things in the remaining time of this game, but that might be a spark that they needed. Is it too late? We'll see.
Our extra point is up and good. It's 36-13, and now, Mark, you need probably at least 3 onside kicks to go your way if you want to come back in this one.
That is true. If anything crazy will happen, I'm happy to see it happen in this game.
Does the comeback still have life? Onside kick, that's hauled in quite easily there by Tank Bennett, and the Revolution offense will take over right there.
And pretty clutch right there, recovering the ball. Tank Bennett, one of the mainstays of the Louisiana defense. And yeah, just stellar play all throughout. They needed that onside kick to go their way. Not happening right here in Arizona. Might be put to rest in the next few plays of this drive.
Our formation should see a lot of runs here from Streeter. He gets the call here on first down, picks a ball one, and he's had a fantastic day. 142 yards, capped off by a 79-yard scamper for a touchdown. He's been all over the place and making huge plays all day today.
Absolutely. Just his presence, his threat sort of opens things up for the entire team, opens things up for Johnny Pickler throwing, for receivers running open routes, so on and so forth.
The Revolution will flip the formation. They'll put the receiver on the left side and the power I strong side to the right. And off up the middle for Streeter. His man in the backfield, but is able to work his way back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a half a yard.
Good play right there. Good defensive, tackle on Streeter, making the blocker miss on him. I believe that was number. I didn't catch the player number, but whoever the defender was able to make the blocker miss, make the tackle behind the line, and those were the kind of things you wish you saw much earlier in this game. But it's still good defense right there.
3rd and 10 here for Louisiana on the Arizona 37. And out for Streeter up the middle. Maybe picks up a couple, gets 3, and they'll be marked out at the 35-yard line. That should be in range for Matt Fennick. Fourth and 7 for the Revolution. They'll let the time tick down. And instead, they're going to bring out the punting unit here just to pin Arizona deep in their own territory. They might not even go ahead and get this one off as we're so close to the 2-minute warning. And indeed, they'll let it tick all the way down. 2 minutes left to go here in this one. Louisiana is in firm control with 34 points. You're watching the SFL on Twitch. Final few minutes left here in Louisiana as the Revolution, barring a miracle, will get their first win at home in this season with a nice win here over the Arizona Scorpions. Walter Melanishin's punt angling toward the corner, and it's a great coffin corner punt as that one's going to be down at the 5-yard line.
It definitely, you put the best words. What a coffin corner that is. Just nailing the last nail on the coffin on this game. And what a game Louisiana has put out. Arizona with this loss, this is a tough loss for Arizona because before this game, there are 6 teams after game 11 that has a record of 5-3 with this loss for Arizona. They are not going to join those 6 teams with a 5-3 record, ending up with 4-4. A very tight race in the middle of the season. But Tyler, I think if you're Arizona, you gotta keep your chins up. There are still 4 games to play in the season. There's still a lot of chances to make the playoffs. Learn what happened wrong in this game. It's definitely not the end of it. Still a lot of games to play. Learn from your mistakes, and I think that will be the mark of the good teams is if they can get back up after getting beaten down.
Wide open receiver down the field. That's going to be a nice gain. Get them well outside their own shadow of their own end zone. Down to the 32 is Jacob Mccall.
Yeah, just good route right there. He found himself open. If that pass was placed any better, he had a great amount of wide open field in front of him to run, possibly for a touchdown. And you see right there just sparks of the great things that Arizona can do despite their shortcomings this game. They were on a 3-win win streak. So they're definitely a good team. Can they get back up after this loss?
Jackson will dump it off underneath James' hands, who picks up about 5, and they're going to have to go back into the hurry up, just trying to get some confidence in their team, playing against the backups of Louisiana. 3 wideouts here for the Scorpions. Pressure coming up the middle. Jackson's able to get this one away to TJ Punk, who fights for the first down. Will get it, and they'll hustle back to the line of scrimmage. New set of downs here for the Scorpions as they enter the hurry up. Jackson, quick drop again. Pressure from up the middle. Able to get it away somehow and pick up a couple yards there. Donnie hands it on the reception. Back to pass again. Quick drop again. Floats it near side. That one's caught for first down yardage by TJ Punk. And they're just dinking and dunking their way down the field. Under a minute left to go here in the ballgame. Quick drop again from Jackson. Dumped it near side again to Punk. And Punk's going to pick up 8 before he's knocked out of bounds by the backup quarterback, Lynn Sombre.
And you see right there the kind of game plan that they probably would have wanted to play if the game wasn't as lopsided as this one. Throw those out routes, keep your time of possession really high. And, there were flashes of greatness from Arizona for sure.
Jackson, quick drop again, fires it to Donnie Hands, who gets the first down before being knocked on his backside. And just about 30 seconds left to go here in this one. Quick drop again from Jackson, pressure coming from the middle, tries to find Punk over the middle, falls incomplete, and we'll have some laundry on the field that RC2 will have to tell us about.
Probably holding.
Pass interference.
Oh, pass interference.
And they'll tag one of the defenders for the Revolution. Number 57, Xander Murdoch, gets tagged with the pass interference call. "27 seconds left to go here in the game, and as you can see there, Anthony Wyo, against his former team from last season in the Arizona Scorpions, has 2 picks, and what that doesn't tell you is he had a pick 6 tonight. Just continuing to add on the gasoline for the Louisiana Revolution. Quick out route there for TJ Punk, able to rumble upfield and get the first down, and the Scorpions will call a timeout with 21 seconds remaining.
With 21 seconds remaining, Louisiana is 17. They can probably go for a touchdown before the game expires. And as he said, gain some confidence after this drive. Come away with a touchdown would be of their best interest.
I formation, Jackson back to pass, deep ball into the middle, and it's caught, hauled in, and Jacob Mccall again gets the reception, another touchdown, and the Scorpions continue to put it on. That's just a confidence touchdown, but all touchdowns matter for those stats.
Absolutely, and James Mccall, not the number 1 or 2 receiver in their depth chart, but showing his value. This is his second touchdown. He's already up 92 yards in this game, 3 receptions and 3 targets. So, goes to show that this is still a good passing team. This is still a good receiving team. Yeah, there are 2 interceptions by Ashley Jackson, but at the end of the day, at the end of the evening, she's thrown for, guess what, 350 almost 350 yards. Very impressive nonetheless for a completion percentage of about 75%. So, with all said and done, that is still a very good performance by Ashley Jackson. It's just that a lot of other factors just surrounding this game didn't pan out well for Arizona. But still, what a confidence gainer that pass was.
Onside kick attempt here for the Scorpions, easily taken in by the Hands team. And that should just be about it for the Revolution. Next week on Next Level Sports, Week 9 begins next Saturday. DC visits London in a critical North Division clash before we head to the South Division for a rematch between Mexico City and Lone Star. In other league action, Denver visits Atlanta and Baltimore travels to Queen City. Coverage starts at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. The SFL on Next Level Sports. Football season is only just beginning. So a quick kneel down, a quick timeout for Arizona. Let's remind you of what's taking place next Sunday on For the Fans, as Week 9 will continue on Sunday, with Fort Worth trying to hold off Houston in the South Division before Vancouver heads back to Florida to do battle, this time with the Florida Storm. St. Louis hosts Tulsa, and San Diego visits Charleston and other league action around the league. Cover starts at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. The SFL on For the Fans football season is only just beginning. Victory formation again here on second down, and this should be the last play of the football game as Pickle will take a knee, and the Revolution will come out with the victory, 34-20, your final, and that scoreline, a little bit more lopsided than it looks there on paper. Eh, Mark?
Absolutely lopsided, but you gotta credit everyone in the team. The offense, the defense, one pick six was on that score, and just an incredible showing by Reggie Streeter, Pickler, and the rest of the offensive team. Tyler, I think Louisiana took those 5 losses to heart. They are not having the best season so far, but it seems like they figured something out. This might be, the start of an incredible campaign for them for, possibly the playoffs. And, it's just nice seeing them getting success this way.
Playoffs? We're talking playoffs as we're just about ready to enter the final third part of the season. Week 9 coming up next week. A lot of good games coming up, and the Revolution off to a good start with this win here. They're moved to 3-5 on the backs of performances from Reggie Streeter and Chase Earl, both having fantastic games today.
Absolutely. If you're Arizona fans, look no further than Ashley Jackson's, solid job tonight. You still have a solid team. Absolutely sure. I think it's all a matter of cleaning up mistakes, seeing where the little details can be changed, and with attention to detail, you can come away with a turnaround win. Next week, you see here this highlight of Jacob Mccall with an incredible touchdown. There is spark. There is greatness in this team, and we have yet to see it as well.
Reggie Streeter will be the player of the game here tonight with his fantastic performance, 144 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. So that's just going to be about it for us tonight and for the SFL here in Week 8. For Mark Lopez, Mark Mello, and Tristan Hatley, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This has been a presentation of the SFL. We'll see you next time, and until then, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, ladies and gentlemen.